All right, y'all. 89.5 FM KZCT. This is Underground Slaps on your Saturday night. And as I promised y'all, that's right. We got a special guest tonight in the building, straight out of Vallejo, Moe Green. Welcome, dog.
What's up, man? How you doing, man? Green, what's going on? What's out there? What's up on Vallejo? What's cracking?
It's all about you tonight, man. Way overdue, man. Thank you for coming down, taking the time.
Oh, man, it's all good, man. You know, I love coming to OZCAT, man. You know, I've been coming for a minute, you know, so, you know, it's all good, man. I love when I can come, you know what I'm saying, and do it, you know, from the soil, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool we got our own station, so I gotta come, you know, rock out with OZCAT, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man. And you know what? A lot of people don't realize that. It's like, you know, Vallejo, we got our own FM radio station. I try to tell these boys out here, man, take advantage, right?
Yeah,
I mean, man, let me tell you, when I was growing up, we never had that opportunity. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's like I was in Santa Rosa. We had to go all the way to San Francisco just to get, you know, radio play, maybe to get on KPOO, you know, or get on KPFA or something like that. So for all you folks that want to get on the show, make sure to send your Radio Clean edits to 707slaps@gmail.com, and I'll make sure to hook you up, man. And so just a little bit of background, man. You was born and raised here, right?
My parents from Oakland, and so I was born out there till I was like 2. I was born out there, stayed there till I was like 2, moved here to Vallejo. So it's like I'm from Vallejo. That's all I know is Vallejo. You know what I'm saying? So that is, I'm from Vallejo, you know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. I ain't trying to get these cats out here to be like, lived in Oakland for a week and be like, yeah, I'm from the town, bro. Like, nah, bro, you from Vallejo. I remember you from elementary school. Like, bro, you from Vallejo, bud. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, Vallejo, man, that's me.
So where'd you go to school at?
First, I went to North Hills out here from like preschool to 9th, you know what I'm saying? And then I went to Vallejo High.
Okay.
For the rest of my high school, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy because like North Hills, private school, people think it's a certain kind of way, but like the first sick people I met was like at North Hills. I'm like, well, y'all sicker than the cats up.
Oh man, you know what? It's always the private schools are the worst ones. Yeah. It's because those kids, they don't really, you know how like, you know, a lot of the parents are kind of holding them back and stuff. And as soon as they get a chance, so let me tell you,
out, man, drugs, all kind of stuff. I'm like, man, y'all wilding, you know. So it just, you know, some kids had the privilege and they was going crazy. Some kids just, you know, was like me, you know what I'm saying, who parents just kind of wanted them to have a cool foundation, you know what I'm saying. We didn't have everything, but they put everything into their kids. They want their kids to have a good foundation. So, you know, a lot of cats, you know, we kind of stuck together, but some of the cats just had like, everything in the world, and they were just wilding out, you know, so just like, you know, it is what it is.
So when did you first start making music, first start rapping, first kind of feel that you really had that drive to want to, you know, make music?
I wrote my first rap for real, like in first grade maybe. Like me and my boy Droopy. I've known Droopy since preschool. That's where we met at preschool.
Oh, okay.
So we've been best friends since preschool. That's how I first started getting into music and like things like that. So we used to write raps in class in first grade. But as far as in the first time in the studio was like when I was in 10th grade, 11th grade. We decided to go in the lab for real, do some music, you know, writing raps in class. Let's go record them. It was whack. We thought it was the best stuff ever at the time, but it turned out to be whack, you know what I'm saying? But I kind of stayed at it. Out of that whole little crew we was in, I'm the only one that's still. I was like the last one to start rapping with everybody, but I'm the only one that's still.
You still doing it though, right? And so right now, are you indie or are you signed?
No, I'm indie, man. You know what I'm saying? Just indie. Okay. I mean, I'm not signed, and then, you know, I just got my, you know, the crew, Outcrowd. You know what I'm saying? Outcrowd 110. That's just the crew me and my homies rock with. You know, it's not a label, nothing. It's more just a collective of homies. You know what I'm saying? So I'm indie. I'm not signed nobody. You know, even when I did have a little situation, it was still an indie deal. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't done no major or nothing like that. So it's all.
Are you trying to get signed or?
I mean, whatever.
Or do you like being indie?
I like the control and the creativity. You know
exactly.
I can't speak from the other side because I haven't really been on the other side of the fence. But you know, we hear horror stories about the industry. But
every day,
I think today's climate, you really don't need the major. You know what I'm saying? I kind of think once you get your fan base right and get everything rolling, you can kind of work your own machine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You kind of don't even need the whole stereotypical. You know, I need to go get signed to Def Jam. It's like, Honestly, you really don't, because like, you know, Macklemore won a couple Grammys, and he's indie. Well, he got Warner distribution, but that's like a distribution deal. That's not, you're not going through their whole machine like that. They just put your CDs in the store for you.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? It's a big difference because everybody can get a distribution deal. And you know, a lot of people go around, oh man, I'm signing Def Jam. I'm signing. No, you just gotta, you know.
They just put your stuff in the store. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like people think. But you know, the whole thing, what I learned early from a lot of older homies is like, perception is a lot of stuff is just smoke and mirrors, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like in this rap game and this entertainment in general is like, it's just smoke and mirrors. We want people try to put out a certain thing and make it look a certain way, and hopes people accept that and like believe they're a certain way. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I don't really care, because it's entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Just entertain me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when 50 Cent first came out, Cass was like, oh man, 50 this and that. I'm like, first off, you don't even know him. Second off, he could shave puppies on the weekend for all I care. Like, I don't care what he do. The song is tight. You know what I'm saying? I might want to dudes to be like, nah, man, you faking. Like, bro, if it's tight, it's tight, man. I don't hang out with you every day, so it ain't my job to try to, you know what I'm saying, verify everything.
That's right.
Do it, man.
That's right.
That's extra stress you don't need, man.
I know you got some current projects. What do you got cracking in 2014?
We started off with Outcrowd Volume 1. That's the project. Me, my boy Touchscreen Trail, who in here with me. Joey Cool. You know what I'm saying? My boy Outer Pac-Man, my boy Deuce, you know what I'm saying? My boy Big Lee. And we got a whole bunch of cats, man, you know what I'm saying? But we really just focusing on dropping these projects, and establishing the brand Outcrowd and the whole crew Outcrowd, and showing the folks what we do. So we Outcrowd 110, that's the whole name. So we dropped some on January 10th. Because we been putting that on 110, we would look like jerks. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't have made no sense.
Yeah.
So we doing that, and so we got that. I got my project coming out where I'm rapping over it's an alternative artist named Toro Imoa. I'm rapping it. I'm changing it to Toro Emo, and I'm rapping over a bunch of his stuff. And then
all right.
My boy Touchscreen Trail got a couple projects coming, and I got a couple things coming this year. So we gonna stay in people's faces this year, man. You know, it's just like some of my stuff is untitled, a lot of stuff is untitled, but for the time being, it's like, just know stuff is coming. You know what I'm saying? You can check everything out, outcrowd110.com, moegreenmusic.com. You know, it's all gonna be there.
You really got a wide range of these song types. How do you come up with all of your concepts?
I kind of look at it like, you just gotta use your imagination, man. It's music, man. I don't want to be like somebody else. Like, I'm not from just biting. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not cool to bite. You know, that's not a cool thing to do.
It ain't never been cool to bite.
It's never been cool to do that. So
you know what though? Now it seems like for some reason nowadays it seems like, you know, a lot of the new generation think that it's okay to bite.
I'm just not. I mean, I ain't been taught to bite. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to. I mean, you come from Villa, you see cats like E40 and Mac Dre. They're so original characters. Just like, why would you want to even be like somebody else? You know what I'm saying? Like, do your own thing. And when you surrounded by all my homies is creative, so we surrounded by a whole bunch of talented people and a whole bunch of people who's just super dope, and you look up to yourself. When you admire who you around, you want to constantly improve and step it up. You got no choice but to try to find your own voice and find your own lane. But a lot of cats just want to be in the crew. You know, a lot of dudes just start rapping just cause. You know, all my homies really love to rap. We love to do music. That's what we do. So it's just like, you know, it's all about what's your passion.
Who are some of your favorite, people out there making beats and producing right now?
Just like in the Bay, or just like in general? Like,
well,
all of these.
first let's say in the Bay, and then we'll go in general.
Well, the circle of cats. You know, my boy Joey Cool does beats. We got my boy Versetti Lake doing beats. Chris Incredible, of course, in Faces. You know, I'm shout out everybody who did beats on the Outcrowd project. Even we got our bro in Memphis, Melvin Thomas, who does amazing music. So, I mean, a lot of our stuff is in-house, you know. And it's just like, you know, it's a lot of talented cats out here, you know.
It's about that time, ladies and gentlemen. I got Moe Green in the building, and he's going to kick a little something. You keep your ears locked to the dial. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is live.
Okay. Can you turn me up on my headphones a little bit? All right. Yo. You see me, told you, but you don't believe me. I am king, mingle with the people, but the people greedy. Weather was a storm, weather storm. So you see me, shit, I conform to your form. 110, please believe me with the will of the people that was waiting in that water. Do it all for $1. Hit me up and place your order. She ain't gonna respect you when you were broke. Tell her that you gon' bounce back. She screaming joke. Whoa, I was doomed, needed food, staring at a full moon. Bring the wolf out. Now it's blood on your cocoon, bloody pope. I gotta call the wolf to come and clean the room. When you're back against the wall, what you do, what you assume, what you do, break a brick, break a chain, ready to break a brain, cause he's staring at you strange. World got you feeling sick, take a L and hit a lick. You chose what I oppose, I see the mark on your wrist. Green.
Man, you was just talking about you got a show coming up, you and Willie Joe, right?
Yeah, me and Willie Joe are gonna be in San Jose this Tuesday. I'm not sure of the actual day, but if you follow me on Instagram, Moe Green 110, you can actually see that flyer on there. We gonna be out there rocking out for the, it's around the college, you know what I'm saying, college area. So all the young cats come out there, all the OGs come out there, whoever come out there, support. We got an excellent show. It's me and bring my brothers out there, Outcrowd 110. We gonna be out there doing some new stuff we ain't never performed before. We can be out there just going crazy, jumping in the crowd, doing whatever. We gonna turn it up.
All right, man. You know what? I'm gonna have to make it out, man. I'll have to make it out. And so now, also, you got some new projects out dropping. If people want to pick your music up, how can they do that?
Outcrowd110.com. Outcrowd110.com. MoeGreenMusic.com. MoeGreenMusic.com. SoundCloud.com/Outcrowd110.
All right, man. And if people are looking for features, and people want you on that verse, man, how can they get you on?
Just hit me up, reach out to me on Twitter, MoeGreen110, or OutCrowdClick@gmail.com. OutCrowdClick@gmail.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there's all the info right there. Once again, man, I got to really thank you for coming down, man. Is there any final shouts out that, you want to give tonight?
I want to shout out the whole Outcrowd. Shout out my boy Touchscreen Trail in here rocking with me. I want to shout out OZCAT. I want to shout the whole city of Vallejo. I want to shout my brother John. And that's it. Oh, shout DIB. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Mark Iglesias out there. And that's it, man. You know what I'm saying? We out here.